Hi everyone, it's Hitori. In this video, we are going to explore the philosophy of author Schopenhauer using examples from the Pokémon world to help us grasp his ideas in a simplified way. And let me start by asking, have you ever felt something like this? Why is life so tough? There is so much to do. Work, everyday tasks, and no time to rest. No matter what I achieve, I never feel truly satisfied, and new problems just keep popping up. Why is life so hard? Schopenhauer might respond to this question like this.
The suffering you feel is something everyone experiences. Life itself is a continuous cycle of desires and pain. You long to be fulfilled and keep seeking something, but even when your desires are temporarily satisfied, new desires will soon take their place.
Schopenhauer believes that life is an endless chain of desires and suffering. The desires he points out are, in modern terms, the pursuit of economic success and social status, material possessions such as smartphones, luxury brands, cars, and houses, the pursuit of satisfaction in love and relationships, visible recognition such as likes, and an increase in the number of followers on social media, and the pursuit of momentary happiness such as fine dining, and many more. Now, let's change perspective a bit and think about this in the world of Pokemon. In Pokemon battles, trainers aim to reach the top in ranked battles and online competitions, constantly chasing victory. For instance, even after reaching the Master Ball tier in ranked battles, the sense of accomplishment doesn't last long. You'll likely start aiming for an even higher rank. With rules that change with each regulation, we are constantly thinking of new strategies, technique configurations, and training methods to seek further victories. By the way, I often find myself stuck in the Ultra Ball tier where I get absolutely crushed. It's a scary world there. Then, in the end, the desire for victory brings new challenges, and trainers are endlessly challenged. According to Schopenhauer, it's this unending desire that drives us into an eternal struggle. Schopenhauer's life was marked by hardship, such as his father's suicide and a troubled relationship with his mother, which led him to feel the burden of life's suffering early on. He grew distrustful of material success and happiness, eventually arriving at a philosophy known as Pessimism. Schopenhauer believed that our desires torment us, and as a result, life is inherently full of suffering. This is the core of his pessimism. Going back to our earlier discussion, you might now be wondering, if we have no desires, then what's the point of living? If I don't strive for something, doesn't that just mean time is passing meaninglessly? To this, Schopenhauer might reply,
You're always chasing goals and trying to achieve something. But no matter what you achieve, it will never bring you lasting satisfaction. Life feels hard because you are trapped in this cycle of endless desires. True freedom comes from letting go of those desires.
In the context of Pokemon battles, many of us trainers work hard to defeat rivals from around the world in ranked battles and online competitions. But if we become too fixated on victory, we might lose the joy of battling itself. When trainers are driven by the desire to get stronger or win more, they may find themselves prioritizing strategy over their bond with their Pokémon, ultimately feeling unfulfilled. Now that I think about it, I think there was a kid like this somewhere. Well, even as I say this, although I would like to win with the Pokemon in my traveling party, I am putting Pokemon that have been in my box for an extended period of time into battle with the intention of winning. I don't expect them to dodge attacks in response to my shouts in a normal battle. At this point, you might be thinking, is it even possible for humans to completely let go of desires? Schopenhauer might respond to this.
It's difficult to completely let go. But first, you need to realize that your desires are what drive you. Once you recognize this, you can sometimes choose not to follow those desires. There are moments when you feel freed from desire, like when you immerse yourself in art or music, or simply spend time relaxing in a game world. Gradually increasing these moments of freedom is the first step toward liberation from suffering.
Schopenhauer is known for his pessimism, influenced by Kant and Indian philosophy, and he eventually believed that overcoming desires is the key to breaking free from suffering. First, we need to become aware of our desires, and then learn to suppress them. Through engaging with art and nature, we can experience moments of inner calm and free ourselves from the grip of desire, finding true inner fulfillment. Schopenhauer saw this inner fulfillment as more important than pursuing external achievements. In Pokemon, it's not just about battling all the time. Sometimes it's about nurturing, observing, or simply taking a walk with your Pokemon, interacting with nature, and finding pure enjoyment in those moments. In other words, having the mental space to enjoy the process and the experience of growth without being very fixated on outcomes like victory or success is essential. Just like in Pokemon, where the journey, the discoveries, and the bond with your Pokemon are important. Schopenhauer's message is that we should find value in the process rather than relying on external rewards like winning. Put simply, we should live from our own perspective rather than constantly seeking validation from others. Following that logic, things like Pokemon's walk-around feature, picnics, or even the ever-popular bug hunts could very well align with Schopenhauer's philosophy. Kieran too eventually regained the light in his eyes and became friends with the protagonist again from scratch. He also became friends with the protagonist's fellow Nemona, Arben, and Penny in the Way Home team. He even mended relationships with his teammates in the League Club at the Blueberry Academy. Also, he voluntarily expelled himself from the BB League. He remembered the fun battle while facing his Pokemon friends. I remember crying a lot when I fought with Kieran again. I wanted a friend like this. Kieran's renewed enjoyment of battling might be seen as a reflection of Schopenhauer's philosophy. As he learned to suppress his desires and appreciate the time he spent with his Pokemon, his growth can be seen as an embodiment of Schopenhauer's ideas. When endless desires control us, we only seek the good, and every saddest event brings disappointment. Schopenhauer said life is inherently painful, and letting go of excessive desires and accepting that life is naturally filled with hardship might be essential. Next time you feel overwhelmed by your desires, try stepping back and engaging with music, art, as Schopenhauer suggests, finding temporary freedom from desire. And it doesn't have to be just music or art. Meditation, connecting with nature, keeping a journal, volunteering, practicing minimalism, and experience new things or learning something new are all great ways to escape the cycle of desire. Maybe you could even relax and spend some time with your favorite Pokemon. By breaking free from the grip of desires, finding your own sense of fulfillment, and enjoying life in your own way, you can make the most of your one and only life. Kieran and the Straight Man or Tsukomi in Japanese Emoji Mayhem. The epilogue of Scarlet and Violet is something I absolutely love. That's all for today. Thank you for listening.